Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to episode 61. We are enjoying the stories of the resurrection. We're going to read it in Matthew today. It's 10 verses long, and I'm going to break it into three easy digestible verses. So they're each about 3 long. So this is Matthew 28, verse 1. Now after the Sabbath, toward the dawn of the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to see the tomb. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothing white as snow. And for fear of him, the guards trembled and became like dead men. I'm going to stop there. So we have the people at the tomb. There's women. There's no men except for the guards, and the guards are not in very good shape because they're going to become like dead men here in a second. Then we have, let's answer the question, who rolled back the tomb? Did Jesus roll back the rock? Answer is no. The angel rolled it back because Jesus was already out of the tomb, and the rock was rolled back so that we could see in, the women could see in, not so that Jesus could get out. That was past tense. So we find out what an angel looks like. He looks like lightning, and his clothing is white. Not his clothing looked like lightning. He looked like lightning. So this is a big deal. The guards trembled and became like dead men, and every dead man I know has fallen down, and it says that they were for fear of him. So we have a sobering moment with an encounter with an angel, and the single angel, when David did the census, smote 70,000 people. So these are and can be very, very powerful agents of the Lord. So certainly their response is perfectly appropriate. We're going to get back to the guards. The guards lived through this, which is the real miracle of the story. Not today, another day. All right, going on. Let's go to verse 5. This is Matthew 28, verse 5. But the angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus who was crucified." And then the news. "He is not here, for he has risen, as he said. Come, see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples that he has risen from the dead, and behold, he is going before you to Galilee. There you will see him. See, I have told you." So, of course, the angel says, don't be afraid. I just told you should be very afraid when you see an angel. It all depends on what the intent of the angel is and what the assignment of the angel is. So here's a curiosity. The angel says, "For I know that you seek Jesus." Now, I wonder, do they know your thoughts? Like the Lord knows our thoughts. I wonder if angels know our thoughts. I doubt it, but I suppose when you show up at dawn at a tomb with someone that needs a certain amount of burial attention with spices that you have previously bought, and the angel sees this, he might just come to the conclusion, hey, I know you're looking for Jesus. Or maybe he knows his thoughts. I don't know. But then the words of the angel, some of the greatest words in human history, or angelic history even. He is not here. Now, every guy who's dead they're always where you left them the day before. So the point is, he's not here. He's not where you left him the day before. And the women actually knew where they had left them the day before. They're not at the wrong tomb or anything. That's the problem with a 1-year-old is they're mobile. They're not where you leave them, and that's how they get into trouble. But then when you add death to a person, that whole mobility stops. And so when the angel says he's not here, he's like, what? Jesus is mobile again? How can that be? Well, then he tells us he is risen. And then he says, by the way, this is exactly as he said. There's no surprises here. It's all according to the plan. And it's something we can even base our faith on. So this is the foundation of our Christian belief. Then he assigns them, says, go and quickly tell the disciples. Okay, so then here's the sweet part about it. So they departed, verse 8, and quickly from the tomb with fear and great joy, and ran to tell his disciples. And behold, Jesus met them and said, greetings. And they came up, took hold of his feet, and worshipped him. So this is Jesus. I got one more line. Then Jesus said to him, do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee, and there they will see me. So we find these women, exclusively women, departing with fear because they saw an angel, and great joy because they saw the tomb and they saw that he wasn't there, and they heard the news that he was risen, and that so they go tearing off and they bump into Jesus. Well, no. Jesus met them. Jesus knew where he was going. Jesus did this purposely. And then their response is so sweet. They grab his feet, they hold on to him, and then they worship him. This is yet another of Jesus' claims to deity, because not only does he say he's God, he receives worship here as God. And it was so kind of him to come, I think, and appear to the women, the female disciples of Jesus who have been courageously faithful, unlike all the men. And then he tells them, don't be afraid. Again, second word to that, one from an angel, one from Jesus, and then go tell my brothers. So Jesus acts very sweetly and, hey, we're family now. So I love the idea of grabbing hold of Jesus, being humble and overshadowed. In what part of him? Grab hold of his feet, any part you can get a hold of. Embrace the conviction. When Jesus shows up and he shows himself to us, let's hold on. What part of Jesus is he exposing to himself, to you now? Whatever it is, hold on and worship him. That is value in the highest. No idols, nothing in front of him, nothing above him. So I love, too, in the story that it's women that are the heroes. The men all abandon him one way or the other. So this is so critical. If Jesus did what he says, there's lots to be joyful about, and there's lots to be fearful about even. Our work, then, is to have faith, entrust, hold on, and worship. What a resurrection story. It's the center of our faith. Thank you for listening. I hope you're encouraged today. See you tomorrow.